Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to it. It's Mom's Chat. It has been a while. So, welcome to the official first Mom's Chat for 2019. I think let me just first and foremost, I know it's probably what are we, 22 days into the year, but a happy new year to everybody that I haven't wished yet. I wish you everything of the best for 2019. May you step out this year and just be the best version of yourself. So, Mom's Chat, I've been toying with so many ideas as to what is the first discussion going to be. And then I just thought, you know what? I'll keep it easy and light. So I think, for me, self love, self care is very important. And I think that's something that stood out for me over the last couple of weeks, just conversations that I've had with people, and I always say, never envy someone else, for the chapter that you walk into, or don't want their life or anything because you're only walking in on a certain chapter. You don't know what the journey has been, so for me, I get asked a lot of questions like about my weight and how do I do it with 4 children. And a lot of people don't know that with our second eldest, this is 2006 2007, when I was pregnant, I gained 18 kilos with the man, and that was very hard to lose. And I also just think hard to accept because I've never been a big girl, so that was a journey that I had to walk. And I think eventually when I got to a point of, hey, I can lose this weight, boom, we were pregnant again. So for anyone that has kids, and it's never easy, all our bodies is obviously not the same. Some people can just go right back into the sizes that they were before pregnancy. Some of us are not so lucky. We have to work harder than most. But with saying that, my sister asked me a week ago, just she's on a self-love journey, and she just wants some advice on how to lose weight. And what works for me doesn't always maybe work for the next person. And what I said to her is, it's a mind thing, because it's easy for anyone just to get up and go to the gym, but if your mind is not right, you'll be in the gym for 2 weeks and then you're done. You can eat a certain way and you'll do it probably for like a week or two, and then again you're done because the mind is not right. But once the mind has decided that I want to lose weight, that's it. You'll find yourself doing what you have to do because the mind is right. So for me, anything, whether it's weight loss or self-love or just anything, it really for me starts with the mind. So for me, if there's anything I can encourage women and mothers with this year, is let's get our minds right. I feel like once that is right, everything else just kind of falls into place. And when I say everything else, I literally mean everything else, because self-love starts here, self-care starts here. That obviously forms part of weight loss, and taking care of yourself and knowing your worth and what you deserve and what you don't deserve, and walking away from things that's not good for you. It all really starts here. Like, once you know what your worth is, nothing else that comes below that, will you even entertain or anything like that. So for me, 2019 mamas, let us get our minds right. I had a conversation with a beautiful young girl in church on Sunday. I call her Tamia. Guys, she's so pretty. She looks just like the singer Tamia. So I call her Tamia. She's absolutely beautiful. Her and I were talking, and she was saying to me, she needs to lose weight. She's picked up so much weight. And I said to her, if you are comfortable with your thickums, why must you lose weight? But if you're not comfortable, then you do something about it. But don't let people, their opinion and their perception about your weight, make you feel a certain way. And she said to me that I was the first person to say that to her. Everyone was like, no, you don't have to lose weight. And yeah, we can say that, but I mean, what if she is happy the way she is? I'm just saying, so for me, I am very happy with my thickums. So I'll just stay my thickums. It makes me happy. It might not make the next person happy, but it's about me. And again, it's the mind. I'm happy, so nothing anyone says about my weight or anything, my tattoos, is going to move me in any way, because my mind is already made up about a whole lot of things. So if I can plead with us this year, it's just to get our minds right. Let us just stay focused on us, ourselves. Let's first and foremost be good to ourselves. Just get our minds right, guys. The mind is such a powerful tool, and I feel like the biggest battles that we fight on a day-to-day is in the mind. It's nowhere else. We might think it's with family, it's with friends, it's with our finances, it's with our boss, it's all up here. And once there's a shift here, everything just kind of makes sense. So I think let's just really focus on that, and help each other where we can, and encourage and uplift each other as much as we can. That's one of the reasons I do Mom Crush Monday. It's just to encourage people, and just over this past weekend, I had a conversation with another mama. She was on Mom Crush Monday a couple of weeks ago, and she was telling me she was having a conversation with her neighbor, and it's the first time they met and had a conversation. And a neighbor was saying to her that she feels so down because her husband puts her down all the time. Like, he tells her she's useless and she's all these things. The sad thing is, she said that she's actually starting to believe him, that maybe she is useless and she is all these things. And again, for me, I would just like to have a conversation with her, just to say to her that she's worth so much more. She is worthy of love. She's worthy of obviously respect. She's enough. So I am worthy, I am enough, I am loved. If that's the 3 affirmations that I can run on for for 2019, whether it be on the blog, on Mom Crush Monday, or even on Mom's Chat, and even Affirmation Friday, that's the 3 that kind of really stands out for me. 2019, let's get to a point of telling ourselves every day, every day, to a point where you actually start believing it, that I am worthy, I am enough, and I am loved, or I am love. And I think once we can just grasp that, I feel like we'd just really be a force to really reckon with. So guys, that is me. Mom Crush Monday coming up, Affirmation Friday coming. I'm so excited. We have a new project starting in Feb every Tuesday. Like, I'm so excited for everything that's happening and it's coming up, and being a brand ambassador, and it's really just exciting stuff. If anyone had to tell me last year, the 22nd of Jan 2018, that I'd be a blogger, that I'd be a brand ambassador for an international fashion label, I'd have told you, you're nuts, you're crazy. Why? Because I was in corporate. I was a working mom, 8 to 5. Never thought I would be here a year later. Never. And again, it's the mind. Our mind is so programmed. My mind was programmed for 15 years that I'm a corporate working mom, and this is probably what I'm going to do until I need to retire, But once the mind does its shift, and the mind tells you other things, that you can do things and you are enough and you are worthy, you're able to do what you love, and this is what I love. And so to every mother, woman that can hear me or that's listening to me, I just want to encourage you that you are worthy, you are enough, and you are love, or you are loved, whichever one suits you. So guys, have a beautiful, beautiful day further. Looking forward to our next Mom's Chat. Yeah. Have a beautiful day, everybody. God bless.